live watch along of Aston Villa 1, Manchester City 0. I mean, just a shambolic performance, man. I've just done a tweet. I called it a disgraceful performance, mate. And I don't think I'm overreacting. I think it was a disgraceful performance. I think some of the effort levels from some of the players seemed low. Some of them, you know what? Before the game, I said we need fighters. We need the fighters, man, to come out there tonight and put in a proper performance. And we all knew it wasn't going to be a mad performance. None of us expected us to come here and score 3 or 4 goals. And if you did, you're deluded. You're delusional. But what we wanted to see was a bit of a passionate performance. And even some of the effort levels seemed low. You know? Quality was horrendous. The quality was so bad. Pep got his tactics completely wrong. Made the subs too late. Should have made them earlier. Why he took Foden off. Apparently, people are saying Foden was the guy who give the ball away or whatever. So he subbed him off. You're going to sub off a player for giving the ball away in the final third? Is that what you're talking? I need to watch the replay of that goal, man. Is that where we're at? A player puts a cross in. Apparently people are saying Foden put a cross in, and then they went and scored on the counter attack, and he was fuming with Foden because he lost the ball on the cross. What? So players can't lose the ball on a cross. Let me have a look at this fucking replay, man. I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that he got subbed off because of that. Mate, I don't know what people are talking about, man, because they don't even show the Foden. Aston Villa have got the ball back on their own centre half, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. It wasn't for the goal, was it? It was for something else. Anyway, yeah, weird. I don't know what people are talking about. I have to watch the game back. Am I mad? I'm not watching that game back. Shut up, Lewis. Right, player ratings, man. Honestly, we got to speak facts here. Nothing but facts, because that was a disgraceful performance, mate. And the players have got to get it, man. The players have got to get it. Guys, make sure you drop a like on the stream and get those likes up. Nearly 1,000 people in here already. Let's get those likes way, way, way up, man. We've only on 100 likes. We need to get those likes way up, man. Help support the channel. Press that thumbs up button and make sure you are subscribed to the channel as well as you knew as we approach 10,500 subscribers. Let me get some of these super chats done and then we'll get into the player ratings. Big up Ashley. Says no midfield physicality away versus Villa. Insane. But no midfield physicality. The last 10 minutes, there was no midfield. There was no midfield, man. I don't know where Kovacic and Nunes were at, but they weren't in like a midfield position. And then Bernardo was playing centre-back at one point. The midfield, for me, is the root cause of all our problems. It's the root cause of all our problems, in my opinion. I know people might be saying, oh, chance creation and that, but, you know, that midfield at the moment is so poor. It's so poor. It's in my view, it's the root cause of every single issue we've got right now. Danzibar said, this squad is gashed with suspensions and injuries. Can't even blame Pep. Looking at our bench, just a heap of average. Even with hindsight, what can you do? I mean, that's a sad thing, bro, isn't it? That's the sad part of the whole situation. Fahad says, easy player ratings tonight, all 0 except Edison. Yeah, he was actually great. And we'll get on to him in a second. Why is no one questioning the board's transfer business? We'll speak about, you know what? We'll speak on that tomorrow. We're going to do a review show on our transfer business tomorrow, 100%. 100%. German says, they all get a 2 from me, LB. And Cronenberg says, love City and Pep, 2 shots. Last 11 minutes, though. Oh, last at 11 minutes. What the fuck, though? Yeah, 2 shots. We didn't have a shot since the 11th minute of the game, mate. Thought I was watching bloody Southgate. You know what I mean? What's going on, man? Southgate ball at Man City. We're going moving mad. City fan says, what has happened to the old City? Best depth in the Prem, most crosses into the box and overlapping fullbacks and the best frightening mentality, midfield. It all stems from the midfield for me. It just does. Our midfield last year was Rodri, John Stones, Ilkay Gundogan and Kevin De Bruyne. Right? And now, today, it was John Stones. What was it? John Stones, Rico Lewis, Julian Alvarez, and Manuel Akanji. Bro, no one's shitting on the players, but that is just that is a monumental drop-off. A monumental drop-off. Now, some of it's because of suspension, some of it's because of injury. You know, Kovacic and Nunes coming back from injury, but also the fact that we really, I think it's about time people really start to accept that we really ballsed up Ilkay Gundogan. That has cost us so much, guys. If we would have had Ilkay Gundogan, this season would be going a whole lot different, and we messed it up. Sai says, not watching the next match, needed energy before the exam. And EMMC says, PEP want to die on Alvarez and Akanji Hill. Yeah, what's called Alvarez was shocking today. He was. And is it Gimero? Gimero? Hopefully that's how I say your name. City need to sign a goal scoring number 8 and 10. Yeah, 100% we need to sign attacking players. You know what I mean? We've got none. We've got none at the moment. So we have to sign some attacking players. Absolute facts. Big up for the super chats, guys. We're going to get into the player ratings now. And let's just be honest, yeah? We're going to be honest today. 100% factual information. Right, Edison. That's his heat map. Mad insightful. 90 minutes played. He made 6 saves. He actually prevented a 1.1 goal prevention, which is good. 1 eye clean. 4 saves from inside the box. 86% passing accuracy. 12 long balls. Successful 7. You know what? Man of the match. I think that's pretty fair to say man of the match. I think he made a couple saves which was probably not fully expected. You know, sometimes I'm like, oh, do we expect him to make the save or whatever? But he made a couple of saves today which we didn't fully expect him to make. Good goalkeeping for Edison. And if it wasn't for him, you know, probably would have been 2 or 3. Easy. Player rating for him, it's got to be high, man. Some of those saves he made were a madness. I'm going to give him 8.5. I'm going to give him an 8.5. Man of the match. I'm crowning Edison man of the match already, which is worrying. But yeah, he was good today. He was our best player. Right, Kyle Walker started the game today. There's a lot of people saying he shouldn't start. He did start the game. That's his heat map from today's match. 90 minutes played, 3 clearances, 1 interception. He got dribbled past twice, which isn't great as a defender. He won 3 out of his 8 ground duels, only won 1 out of his 3 aerial duels. 86% pass accuracy, 1 cross successful, 6 long balls, 4 successful, and 1 dribble attempt not successful. Not good, man. Not good. And not only that, didn't see no leadership from him, man. Now, maybe the cameras just didn't pan onto him when he was trying to do it, yeah. But from watching on the telly, it didn't look like there was much leadership there. But we needed a leader today. Yeah? Fucking hell, we needed that guy, that Spartan man, to lead us into battle. And it doesn't look like he did that today. And even for getting the captaincy, just generally wasn't great. I'm going to give him a 3, man. I'm going to give him a 3. Not good. I'm sorry. I just didn't think he was good. And I think going forward, we've got to have a real conversation about whether or not we bring Akanji to right back. Because Akanji, you know what I mean? And we'll get on to him in a minute. I didn't think he played particularly bad today. Yeah, maybe just drop Walker for a bit, put him at right back. But yeah, man, Walker today, not good. Not good. Right, let's continue. Let's go on to Ruben Diaz. That's his heat map from today. Kind of everywhere. 90 minutes played, 9 clearances, 3 block shots, 2 interceptions, 7 ground duels, 1 out of 3. Oh, sorry, 3 ground duels, 1 out of 7. 3 aerial duels, 1 of them won. 97% pass accuracy, 1 cross unsuccessful. I always hate seeing defenders on crossing stats. Like, what is all that about? 12 long balls, 10 successful. That's actually pretty impressive. 10 long balls successful out of 12. That's pretty decent, especially for a centre half. You know what? I actually think he was one of the better players. Tonight. To be honest, yeah, he was up there. I mean, the fact we only conceded 1 goal, there was a lot of blocks. Look at that. 9 clearances, 3 block shots, 2 interceptions. You know what? He was actually pretty good tonight. I think if we're being real, I can give him a 7.5 quite easily. I think he was pretty good. One of our better players again. I think, you know what? I think a lot of the defenders are going to get decent scores other than Walker. Maybe Guardiola won't be that high. So that's 50%. So that's not true. But the 2 centre-halves, I think Ruben Diaz and Akanji, they've done all right for me. I mean, maybe Stone's done okay as well. The rest of the team that really let him down. So yeah, I'm happy to give him a 7.5. I honestly think he done all right, to be fair. So I'm going to even whack him on a 7.5. Mark says, if the goalkeeper is your man of the match, then it's not looking good, Brev. Facts, man. Absolute facts, Mark. Jason says, which is worse, this game or Southampton 2-0 when we had no shots on target? Yeah, that's up there as well, man. This one probably, because I don't know, I can't remember the team that we had out, but this was probably a better starting 11, but that might not be true. Dohan says, yes. Firstly, want to say I love the vids. Keep it going. But the disrespect on Ake needs to stop. We needed him tonight. Bro, a lot of people said that. I wanted him in the team as well, man. I wanted him in the team as well. I think we got to go back to him. We got to put him in the team. You know, although the defense wasn't the problem tonight. The defense was not the problem. But for me, we can't keep a clean sheet to save our life. So what I do right now, if I was the coach, yeah, which obviously I'm not, I build the strongest defense we possibly have. The strongest defense we possibly have. Because even if our attack doesn't fire, at least we might be able to get out with a clean sheet and get a 0-0. But if your attack's not firing, which it's not really properly firing, like some games it is, some games it isn't, then we're conceding goals. You don't score, we lose games, which is what happened tonight. So that's for me what I do. I put Ake in there. I don't think Gvardiol's been dropping stinky performances. I think he's been all right this season. And then just a couple of not great performances. But I don't think he's dropped any shockers. I just think it's like we need to put Ake back in there, in my personal opinion. MMC says Akanji was horrendous, misplaced passes constantly. Okay, we'll come into him in a second, bro. I want to go to Gvardiol first of all, because he's next on the list. That's his heat map from today. Down the left-hand side, a lot of defending there, obviously. Let me just mute that chat for a sec. Okay, these are the stats. 90 minutes played from Gvardiol. 1 clearance, 2 block shots, 1 interception. He won 10 out of 11 ground duels, which is impressive. 2 out of 2 aerial duels, which is impressive. 86% pass accuracy, so misplaced 8 passes. 1 long ball successful, 1 long ball successful out of 1. I feel like, yeah, I agree with a lot of people in the chat here. I feel like, I like looking at the stats after the game, yeah. But I always say you can't just look at the stats and go off the stats. You've got to combine it with the eye test, man. Wasn't the greatest performance in the world. I do think some of it was tactical because, as people said it in the game, he did seem to get sort of exposed a lot on that left-hand side. It happened a couple of times. Not great. I wouldn't say it was a proper stinker, not at all, but not great. So I'd probably give him higher than Walker for sure. I'd probably give him a 5. I'd give him a 5 out of 10. Did he get smoked for the goal? Let me have a look. What happened for the goal? Let me have a look at the goal back. I've seen some people before saying it was his fault for the goal. Was it his fault for the goal? Where's the goal? There it is. Right. Yeah, he got a little bit turned there, didn't he? Did he try to Cancelo it? No, not really. I don't know what happened. What's he doing? Bro, why is he going to the wing, man? Yo, I'm watching the replay. I don't know what he's doing there. I don't know what he's doing there. I'm giving him a 5. No, in fact, I'm gonna give him a 4. I give him a 4 just off of watching that because I don't have a clue what he's doing on that, and ultimately that cost us the goal. So I'll give him a 4. I think he was better than Walker, and I give Walker a 3. So yeah, I'll give Josko Gvardiol a 4, man. Okay, let's go into the sort of midfield. Let's start off with Akanji. That's his heat map from today. Bit of a madness. There you go. 90 minutes played in a game, 87% pass accuracy, 3 long balls, 1 successful, 7 ground duels, 3 of them successful. Lost possession just 9 times, 5 clearances, got dribble past 3 times. That ain't great either. I thought it was okay. Again, I don't think he was like proper stinky, but I'd say it was a great performance. The question is, can I get him in? Can I give him a 6? He did get dribble past 3 times, man. I don't think he did enough with the ball going forward. I think it would have helped if he would have been a bit braver on the ball. I'm going to give him a 5.5. 5.5 for me. Again, I think he was probably better than Gvardiol. Playing slightly different positions, of course, but I think he was playing better than Gvardiol. I'll give him a 5.5. The only things I would say, for me, he needed to be braver on the ball, man. If he was braver on the ball, we maybe could have got him forward a little bit quicker or whatever, you know. So yeah, that's what I would say on that, to be honest with you. Good evening, man. Have we just had a Lee Gunner raid? Yes, Lee. Fucking hell, man. It's bad out here. Big up to John, says go back to basics. Grealish back in, basic back four. And MMC said Ake's a walking injury, can't even play 90 minutes. He done all right last season, though, bro. Last year he done all right. He done all right last year. Big up to the Rats, man. Big up to the Rats on the raid. Right, let's go on to John Stones. Rusty tonight for me. Back in the team. The one thing that I would say is, right, before we go through his stats, before we talk about his performance, yeah, even though he looked rusty, I still thought we looked better with him in the team, even though he was a little bit rusty. But at 90 minutes played, 92% passing accuracy, 1 long ball successful, 1 dribble not successful. He won 1 out of 5 ground duels, lost possession 8 times, 4 clearances, 3 block shots, got dribble passed once. Yeah, like I say, I think we look. How do you say it? Because we didn't look better with him in the team because we were just dropped the worst performance possibly, well, definitely of the season, possibly of Pep's era. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I'm trying to say that, like, I can see that with him in the team when he's fit, we're going to be better than we have been. But he wasn't the best tonight. But I personally put that down. Yeah, I personally put that down to him just being not match fit. I'll give him a 6, man. I'll give him a 6. Yeah, I'll give him a 6. Considering that's his first game back and he just got dropped into that shower of shit. Yeah, I think he done all right considering. But I ain't going to go crazy. I'm not going to give him a 7 or a 7.5 like some of you guys in the chat. I think that's too much for me. But promising, just need him back fit, to be honest with you. And that run out for him today, by the way, that'll do him a world of good, man. Because he's got some minutes in his legs there for real. Big up Lee, man. Big up LB. The Reacts raid is on smoke. Good evening. What a phase. What phase is Emery in? And MMC says, no part of emotional investment now. League gone. Couple people writing off the league already, man. Fairs. Okay, yeah, I'm going to give him John Stones a 6. Can't go any higher than that. Right, let's go into our attackers who were not good, man. Not good. Let's get this out of the way, man, because this is going to be painful, man. I know this is going to be painful, guys. Right, here we go. Alvarez. I mean, I'm not even being funny, mate, but even his heat map ain't really doing anything, to be honest. That's his heat map on the left. I mean, look at that. It's an attacker. He spent more time in our own half. Obviously, that's probably not his fault. It's just the fact that we got absolutely panned in the game. 68 minutes played. 77% pass accuracy. 2 long balls, 1 successful. 3 dribbles, all unsuccessful. Fucking hell. 6 ground duels, all unsuccessful. Twice offside, made 2 clearances, got dribble past twice. Honestly, man. I'm so gutted that it's just not working with him in the team at the moment, man, because he's a good player. He's just not a midfielder, mate. And, today just wasn't his day at all, man. Everything he didn't really come off. Not good, mate. Not good. Yeah. Nah, Scotty, you are right there, man. Like, at some point, you've got to turn your attention to the manager of why you're playing him. Now, some will say, well, who else are you going to fucking play in there? Which is a fair point, you know what I mean? But not good, man. I don't even think I can remember anything he done well. Like, I'm trying to think of something to not give him like a 1. I'll give him a 1.5, mate. You know what I mean? Like, the one thing I would say, actually, I'll give him a 2, yeah? The one thing I would say is defensively, he actually done okay. But he's not on the pitch to defend well. He's on the pitch to create. Seriously, not good, man. Seriously, not good. So, yeah, not good, man. Oh, big up to City HQ, man. Make sure you guys are following City HQ on Twitter and Instagram for all your news, mate. Big up to you're absolutely spot on there, mate. You're spot on, and you know what? Yeah, guys, we can't also forget that today Villa did bring the smoke. They absolutely battered us, and they'll be wondering how they only beat us 1-0. This could have been a historic day for them. They could have put 3 or 4 past us on another day. Big up Cronenberg, man. Big up for the donation. Yeah, Not good. LB not honest, bro. How am I not honest, man? I just give the guy a 2. You know what I mean? That's probably one of the worst ratings I've ever give a player ever on player ratings, bro. LMC says, where was Alvarez press and defensive work today? No, I think defensively, he done all right. He made a lot of clearances. That's why I give him a 2. But going forward, the guy was non-existent. And Mark says, can we play a 4-4 fucking 2? Back to basics. Back to basics. You need to do the basics. Right, come on, man. No time for jokes, bro. We just got beat, innit? Right, Rico Lewis. Oh, mate. This ain't good, man. Not a good. Probably his worst performance in a City shirt. That's his heat map from today. Yeah. Not good, Brev. 68 minutes played. He played 68 minutes. He touched the ball 30 times and only made 18 passes. Yeah, it didn't get on the ball enough today. Misplaced a few of them as well. 1 dribble attempt, not successful. He won 4 out of 10 ground duels. Lost possession 6 times. Made 1 clearance and 1 interception. I feel a little bit sorry for him in a way that he shouldn't have been on the pitch for me as long as he was. He was getting out-muscled, out-strengthed, if that's a word. And he just didn't look at it, man. He didn't. This was probably, he should have probably been took. I would have took him off potentially at half time, or it's certainly like 50 minutes in. Like, it just wasn't really working and put Nunes on. I thought Nunes wasn't good when he come on. I wouldn't say anyone was good, but like, he put in like an average performance at least. So, yeah, disappointing. He did get out muscled a lot. Didn't really get on the ball enough. Yeah, not great. I'll probably give him maybe like a 3.5, to be honest with you. I think a 3.5 is probably where I'm at with that. I've not seen what you guys are saying. What you guys saying on that one? 3, yeah. Amar with a 1. Favorite songs with a 3. Pigeon with a 2. Yeah. Or Vida Zane, you're with a 3.5. Yeah, somewhere like that, man. I'd give him something like that. The longer it went on, the more the blame for me was passed to Pep Guardiola. Dave Salt says, are we not entitled for a season off? If this was anyone else, they get away with it. For me, we win the Club World Cup and kick off from there. Everyone stay calm. Titles are won after January. But yeah, I mean, listen, we're 6 points behind Arsenal, right? So it's not the end of the world. And we've got 4 winnable matches now. Luton, Palace, Brentford, and Everton. Right? Winnable games. Not easy games by any stretch of the imagination. Don't think Luton Town's going to be easy on Sunday. Again, you're delusional if you think going there is going to be easy. It's not. Liverpool drew and Arsenal won by the skin of the teeth. But it's winnable fixtures, and you win all 4 of them, we're probably going to be a lot closer because Arsenal and Liverpool have tougher games. It's the performances that we're putting in today. Not great. You know, this was really not good. Now, at least Rodri's back. At least Grealish is back. But the one thing that I'd say, right, in the next games, right, I almost don't really care about the results at the moment. I want to see this team fight, man. I want to see them fight. You know, when the charges come last year against Spurs or whatever, you could feel the team fight for it. You could feel it like they knew that they had to put 110% on the pitch. And at the moment, I ain't really getting that. I'm not getting 100% effort levels when I'm watching. I'm getting 60. Like, they're just coasting. You can't do that in this league. So I want the team to get in there, man, and start fighting for it properly for me. But yeah, it's not. We've got to win these next 4 games, though, for me. These next 4 games are absolute must-wins for me. You got to win them all. Chicken Wing says, Walker is just a waste of space going forward. I am done seeing Gvardiol at left back, but still trust Pep, though. Pep's stubbornness is killing us right now. Yeah, I agree on the Walker thing, 100%. Han says, what happened to shooting when close to the box or a simple cross to Haaland? City always look for the perfect goal. I blame Pep today, though, says Han. Well, who's going to have them long-range shots, bro? Because at the moment, it's just Rodri and he's not available today. But I agree. You kind of need players to be able to shoot from distance, 100%. Right, let's go to Foden, man, because this was weird how he got subbed off, guys. That's his heat map, yeah? There you go. Look how far he is away. I mean, if you remember, like, Doku's, for example, from a couple games ago, his heat map is like here. Like this red bit here, which isn't even red, it's more orange. Doku's heat map is like here, man. 73 minutes played, 1 dribble attempt, not successful. 25 passes, 19 successful, 76% pass accuracy. He made one key pass, one big chance. The only big chance we created in the game, which was onside, because remember the Haaland header probably was offside anyway. So the only big chance in the whole game, in the whole 95 minutes of play, came from Phil Foden. So he gets a W for that. 2 crosses unsuccessful. He didn't win any of his aerial duels or ground duels. Lost possession 12 times. Was offside twice. Dribbled past twice. I mean, created our only big chance. That's got to be a dub. But didn't really do too much other than that. Don't really understand why he got subbed off, to be honest with you. I need to watch. I'm not going to watch the whole game back because that's torture. But can someone in the chat tell me what happened, man? Apparently, yeah. In fact, can you rewind on Amazon? Apparently, he crossed the ball in, and because the cross didn't go to Haaland, he subbed him off. What? Is that right? Surely that's not right. Surely he didn't cross the ball in because it didn't go to the player. It's a hard. I don't know, man. It was a weird one anyway. I wouldn't have subbed him off. I don't know why he got subbed off. That was for me strange. Um, I'd probably give him 5.5. I was thinking, can I give him a 6? Because he's the only player that actually created anything today. But still, man, like we can't lower our standards where we're giving players 6s just because they were the only player that created a chance. He gets a 5.5. It's probably going to be the highest rating of any midfielder or attacking player. But yeah, don't get why he was subbed off. And then you put Oscar Bob on the left wing. I remember watching Oscar Bob a few years ago, right? And he was and he played left wing in the academy, and I thought, nah, that ain't his position, man. And then he went to right wing and was a bit better. And then he went to centre mid where he cooked. So I don't understand why Oscar Bob was put on the left. No surprise to me that he didn't do much on the left today. That was weird from Pep. Right, Bernardo Silva. Yeah, look at that, man. This is meant to be. This is not meant to be an attacking player. I don't know if this is an attacking player anymore. Look how much of the ball, like much of his time was in the defensive area. 90 minutes played, 3 dribbles, 2 successful, 88% passing accuracy, 1 key pass, 1 big chance created, which was the cross for the header, but he was offside anyway. 2 crosses, 1 successful, 2 long balls, 1 successful. He won 5 out of 10 ground duels, lost possession 9 times, 1 clearance, got dribbled past 4 times. What the hell? I don't think he was better than Foden. Nah, not for me. Not for me. I know he ran around a lot, but I don't think he was better than Foden. Foden created the only real proper big chance from open play. I know Bernardo's got a big chance stat, but it was a cross that he digged to the back post. I don't think he was terrible. I don't think he was terrible, but again, like he was playing as a defensive player in the end, so he wasn't even an attacking player. You know what? Disappointed that he didn't do more on that right hand side. Really offered us nothing. Luca, remember before the game, we was like, you know what, Bernardo against Digne, and we give Digne his flowers, but we said hopefully Bernardo can get the better of him. Nah, it's the other way around, man. Digne was cooking down that left hand side, mate. I'm gonna give him maybe like a 3.5, 4. Yeah, 3.5. Not great, mate. Not great at all. Erling Haaland. I don't really think he was that bad today. I thought it was all right. Heat maps are madness in it. Okay. I don't even know how to do these stats for Haaland. 90 minutes played, 2 shots on target, 2 big chance misses. One of them was offside. There you go. Do you really care about the rest of the stats? Okay, so Haaland, I would say first shot that he had. I don't think he did much wrong with the shot. I think it was just a good save from Martinez, to be honest with you. I think if you've been ultra critical, you can say, could he kept it lower? Could he got it more in the corner? I do think that is ultra critical, though. I think it was a good shot. It was a good effort, and it was just a good save. The header, well, he was offside. Should he have been offside? Could he have worked his way onside? Possibly. So you can blame him for that. Should have scored, but he was offside anyway. But then you could say he should have been offside. So thought some of his hold-up play was decent. I give him a 6. I give him a 6, to be honest with you. Again, we're not creating anything for him, really. He had one real chance that we created for him. Not good enough. We need to create more for him. I'm happy to give him a 6. I don't really think he did too much. I want to do the subs. I don't normally do the subs. But on a game like this, I think it's important that we do the subs. And we'll do Pep Guardiola as well. So stay tuned. Guys, make sure you are hitting the thumbs up button, man. We've got now 900 people in the building. Yeah, we're not even at 300 likes. So come on, man. Come on. Hit the thumbs up button. It don't cost you a penny and really help support me grow the channel. So hit that thumbs up button. Let's see if we can get 12 people to hit the thumbs up button to get us to 300 likes. And make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Big up to MMC. Says, only chance created by Foden and ended up subbed. Yeah, weird. It was a premeditated sub, says MMC. Okay, didn't know that. Jason says, remember midfield Foden against Newcastle at home. Bruh. We will never see that again. Innit? You know what I mean? We'll never see Foden in the middle, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Right, let's do the subs. Let's do the subs. Because actually, I don't think Mateo Kovacic and Nunes were that bad when they come on. I thought they were all right. Oscar Bob didn't really do too much, but I don't really think that was his fault. So, Kovacic, let's go for his stats. That's his heat map. 22 minutes played. Misplaced a single pass. Obviously, he's only on the pitch for a few minutes, though. One aerial duel. Whatever. Do you care about the stats? Don't know. I think he moved the ball all right. I think he was better than Alvarez, which, to be fair, you know, not hating on Alvarez, but that wasn't really a hard task. Yeah, maybe I don't really deviate too much from this. I'd probably give him like a sub 6. So not like this isn't like a 6 for someone that played the full 90 minutes. Subs get their own ratings, yeah. Subs get their own ratings. So I give him a sub 6, yeah. Nunes, that's his heat map. Again, only played 22 minutes though. Misplaced a few passes. But he was trying weird shit. That's the only thing that was stressing me out. And the thing decides to refresh for some reason. I thought he was all right. I mean, I really wanted him to come on and show me, like, you know what, mate, you're really sort of like shot a stake a claim. Didn't really do that. Yeah, I still don't fully understand why we signed him. And I don't not like the player. Just to clarify, I think he's a good player. I just don't understand why we signed him. And I know I say this all the time when I speak about him, but it's important because we lost Gundogan and we signed Kovacic, who should have been a squad rotational player, and another player that I don't understand why we bought. But I'm prepared to give Nunes time because fundamentally, I do think he's a good football player. I do think he's a good player. And I do think he offers something slightly different to other players. But I still don't fully understand why he's in the team. Or not why he's in the team, like what he's meant to do when he's in the team. Tonight is an exception. Obviously, he was trying to make things happen. I can maybe let him off for some of the misplaced passes, some of the tricks. Maybe he was trying to make something happen. But yeah, I didn't really do what I wanted. I really wanted him to come on there and like boom it. But obviously, I wanted that. We were losing. Yeah, so I'll probably give him again a sub 6. Oscar Bob, listen, felt sorry for him. I don't think he's a left winger, man. Honestly, listen, this is my honest truth. I seen him in the academy a few years ago on the left hand side. This is like 3 years ago or something, right? See him on the left hand side, didn't really move me, man. Then he went to the right hand side, better, but still, I thought, not sure if he's going to make it at the top level. And then he went into the midfield, central positions, and he was, oh my god, he started cooking, man. I didn't really like see him out on that left hand side and think, yeah, he was doing too much. So I wouldn't have put him there, man. I would have put him on the right or something. I don't know why he didn't take Bernardo off, man. Take Bernardo off and put. I know I said in the watch on, don't take Bernardo off, but Bernardo wasn't really doing anything. Bernardo was playing as a centre back. You could have put Foden on. You could have kept Foden on the left, put Oscar Bob on the right, or take Stones off. Stones was gassed anyway, and put Bob in the middle. So he's clearly, I don't know what happened with Foden, man. That was just such a weird one. So I'm not going to give him a rating. I think it's unfair, but it'll probably do him a world of good, that Oscar Bob. You might not think it, but he probably will. He'll probably, you know, he's experienced pretty grim sort of team lineup there and team performance. And he's going to see the wrath of Pep Guardiola. And, you know, he's going to be part of it. You know what I mean? So it's good experience in the end. Not that obviously that's the main thing for us, but if he is going to make it as a Manchester City player, it's only going to develop him in a positive way. So I'm not going to give him a rating. We'll come on to Pep Guardiola's rating in a sec. Hans says, Walker should not be going forward and focus on defending. All he does is recycling the ball. Bernardo should be left at right wing, says Han. I don't disagree with that at all. MMC says sell Alvarez to Madrid for 100 million and buy McTominay. And I see Pollen see with a 2. Is that have I just been roasted? Is that a thing? I've just been saying it muted. Is that a thing? Have I just been roasted? When's the next international break? Hate football. Yeah, that's in March, I think, bro. I think it's in March. Right, Pep Guardiola. So, listen, before the game, couldn't really complain about the team lineup. Thought the team lineup was about as good as he could put out, considering the players that we had injured. I would have changed it a lot sooner. Yeah, I would have changed it a lot sooner. I wouldn't have left it for as long as he did. I'd have made subs earlier on. In the end, I think the subs were the right subs. I think bringing on Nunes and Kovacic, some people disagree. I think they were the right subs, and actually we started playing better. The ironic thing is, we've been defending so well throughout the game. You know, well, not that well, but we're defending pretty well throughout the game. And then as soon as we started playing better, that just made us more vulnerable to the counter attack, which is just sod's law, really. I do not get for the life of me taking Phil Foden off unless he's injured. I do not understand that at all. At all. Do not get that. I do not understand putting Oscar Bob on the left hand side. Do not get that. So yeah, for me, probably gets like a 2.5, to be honest. But yeah, man, we got to fix up, guys. 4 games in a row with no win. Tonight was not a shock as well. That's the maddest thing. Yeah, you know what I mean, that was not a shock. I've been saying all week I've not been confident in this game. You know, it's not a shock that we lost today. It's annoying that we conceded a deflected goal, man. Because we have conceded some unlucky goals, you know what I mean? Actually, you know what's funny? Ironically, I checked, not ironic, I don't know if it is, I don't know what ironically means. I checked the, you know, the XG. I know some people don't care about XG and that, but you know XG? I checked the XG defense. And you know the XG defense, City have the best XG defense in the league, which means that we're just conceding goals, unfortunately. But some people say you make your own look in the game. We are now 4th. We are still qualifying for the Champions League. But can you believe we're only 3 points ahead of United? That is fucking wild, mate. How are we only 3 points ahead of Man United, Bray? That is... What the flaming hell is that? So these are the what's it called? The fixtures. So Luton Town away. That is tricky, mate. That is a tricky game. Yeah. On paper, looks simple. Not simple. Not simple. You need players there, right, who are going to pull up the boots, mate, on Sunday. Yeah. You can't be playing players that don't fancy it. You've got to get the big dogs in. The players that are going to get kicked and not moan and get up. This is obviously a dead game. No one really cares. We've already qualified and nothing can change. So bring the academy. Palace at home. You know, they've done us a few times over the years, Palace, haven't they? We've not got the greatest record in the world against Crystal Palace. We're at the Etihad, which helps. Tricky. We need to win. Club World Cup. You know what? This couldn't come soon enough, in my opinion. I think we need something like this. A complete break. Get us to Saudi. Get us to Saudi Arabia, Bray. And get us playing in the hot weather. Get the players a little bit of a break. Get a trophy under our belts. Hopefully, the way we're playing, bloody hell. You know what I mean? No chance. We'll be knocked out in the first game if we're not fixed up ourselves. But that could be a welcome distraction. But make no mistake about it, we definitely need 6 points out of 6. Right? Brentford need to win that. Oh, that's been postponed. Everton away, tricky game. It's another 8:15 kickoff. Fucking hell. That stinks. That fucking stinks as well. And then Sheffield United at home. Right? But do you know what the truth is? We got to take it one game at a time. That's the truth. And you all know that's the truth as well. We can't be sitting here now going, oh, we can need to do this, this, and this, and this. Nah, we just need to focus on each game. I want my full energy into Luton Town. I'm treating Luton Town like it's Champions League final, mate. I'm doing a preview every day now. What day is it? Wednesday. I'm doing a preview tomorrow, preview Friday, preview Saturday. Yeah. It's got to be treated like a final, mate. Because if you lose that, then come on, you're going to be essentially 9 points behind Arsenal. Like it is then, isn't it? And then hopefully, if we do make it, yeah, after this game, Sheffield United, and we've won all our games, which is absolutely 100% no guarantee the way we're playing, we have to go into the transfer market. This squad is not good enough, yeah? I think we have to realise that we have lost Gundogan, which absolutely is at the blame and fault of the board, right? That is 100% their fault because they fucked that one up. They didn't want to give him the contract. And there was people out there saying it's nothing to do with the board. It's nothing to do with... And then Gundogan come out in an interview and said basically it was because the board didn't give him the contract. So it was our fault we messed that one up. We then bought Kovacic, who should have been a squad rotational player, and then started playing him. We then tried to get Bellingham, missed out. We missed out on Rice, missed out on Maddison. The Paqueta thing was unfortunate. Can't really blame the club there. And then we got Nunes, which I don't get. So we have to go out there and sign a player. We have to sign a player. I don't think we will. But we need to, mate, because this squad is so thin. And the quality is not good enough. This is the difference between last year and this year, right? Because if you think about it, the squad, you lost Gundogan. Right, let's start at the back. You lost Laporte, but you got Gvardiol, right? So that's no difference. You lost Gundogan, but you got Kovacic and you got Nunes. Yeah? You lost Mahrez, you got Doku. So if you actually look at the squad's not really any different in the size. The difference is the drop-off with quality is a madness. Yeah, and I think people are now starting to realise just how good Ilkay Gundogan was, which is why I said he should have got a statue. Because for me, it was fucking unbelievable. And I think people didn't fully understand just how good Ilkay Gundogan was. I think he was one of the most underrated players this country's ever seen. He's definitely the best German this country's ever seen. But I don't think people realise just how good he was. You know what I mean? Because what you got to remember is, not only have we lost him and we've replaced him with two other players, he was multi-positional. He could play as a CDM. He could play in the pivot. He could play slightly further forward in more of a controlled pauser way. If you want to keep the ball up the pitch, he could play as a false nine. He could create goals. He could score goals. He could lead the side. He was a captain. People in the chat before saying who's our leader today. He was doing that. So you've not just lost one player. You've lost like 5 players in one and a leader. Big up Tinsay. Yeah, potentially, bro. Potentially you could drop on both and bring in Ake and Akanji. That's 100% facts. But, man, so disappointing, man. So disappointing. Now we got to go to Luton, which telling you now is going to be a difficult game, man. Please do not want to see anyone in the stream saying that'll be an easy game, because if you think that's an easy game, then nah. Unbelievable. Wild. I think, providing Nobbins is available, we should be doing a stream tomorrow. What's it called? A post-mortem. Me and Nobbins, usually at around 11 o'clock. But it's not good, man. It's not good, and we need to fix up rapid, yeah? Because Arsenal, give them the credit, Arsenal looking pretty decent at the moment. They're grinding. Well, they're not looking, I don't say they're looking decent, but they're getting wins, which at the end of the day is all that matters, man. Who cares if it took them 96 minutes to get the winner? They've got the winner. They got the job done. Facts. And we're not getting the job done, man. Now, the good thing is, right, that we've got Rodri coming back next game. We got Grealish coming back next game. Doku's going to be available. Kevin De Bruyne. I'm literally counting down the days, man. You know what they're called? Advent calendars. You know, advent calendars where you open them up and there's a chocolate bar in there, yeah? We got a Kevin De Bruyne advent calendar. Every single day, I'm just fucking getting one day closer. Kevin De Bruyne, Kevin De Bruyne, Kevin De Bruyne. But that's a lot of pressure. What about if he takes a month to get back into it? He's not played a game in 6 months. 7 months it'll be. He's not played a match for. So there's a lot of pressure on him when he comes back. This is why we need to go out in the January window and buy a creative midfielder. Or just start playing Foden in the middle. Start playing Foden in the middle. That can help. But he refuses to do it. So if you refuse to do it, you've got to buy a player who can do it. Unbelievable, man. So disappointing, isn't it? So disappointing, man. You know what's crazy? All 3 matches Rodri's not played, we've lost. I've just seen it on Twitter. All 3 games Rodri's not played, we've lost. Bro. What even is that, man? What even is that? We are literally the Rodri team now, innit? Pep Guardiola's murking Spurs a few years. We're in a Harry Kane team. Like, how? Come on, man. Come on, man. Losing all 3 games. Wow. And we need to find a solution for that. We have to find a solution for that. We have to we can't just lose matches when Rodri's not playing. We can't just be like, might as well not turn up, man. You know what I mean? Not risk the players getting injuries. Bruh. January, we need a midfielder who can deputise for Rodri, who's competent, who can actually run around, yeah? And we need a creative midfielder, unless he's prepared to play Foden in the middle, which he's not. Mate, unbelievable. Guys, I'll be live tomorrow, with or without Nobbins, hopefully with Nobbins, at 11 o'clock to debrief this some more. Unbelievable. God, that Luton game terrifies me. I'm actually terrified, man, of Luton Town next on Sunday. You don't even understand. The way we're playing, man, I just have no confidence. Mad. Right. I'm a dip off, guys. Listen, it's been a good streams. Big up for everyone that's joined the streams. Had some good numbers in there tonight, which is no surprise given the fact we lost. But big up to everyone that has joined, man. Appreciate the support as always. Big up to all the super chatters. Massively appreciate the support as always. If you want to help support the channel, grow. You can do a couple of things. Smash likes on the streams. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notification. And you can become a YouTube channel member. We'll be live tomorrow, 11 o'clock AM UK time. Hopefully Nobbins will join me for a post-mortem. But people, listen. Do something you're enjoying it. Go watch a film. Go speak to your partner. Go do something happy in it. Because tonight, Manchester City have let us down big time. The players have let us down. The manager let us down with some of the tactics. But we will be back on Sunday. Guys, peace out. Enjoy the rest of your night. I'll catch you in the next one. See you later.